Welcome back, everybody. Miss Martin here. I wanted to show you these really cool roll and draw activities that I found. You can, if you have internet access, you can Google, just put in roll and draw pictures and some will pop up and you can just, look at them while you're doing your work. Or I printed out a few that I'm going to show you at the end of the video, and if you want to pause the video on the picture, then you can try to do it yourself. I didn't have any dice at my house, but when I was shopping a couple weeks ago at the dollar store, I did find these wooden cubes, craft cubes, and so I just made my own die myself with a Sharpie, or you could use a marker or a pen, and I just put the dots on each side. If you don't have anything like this to use, you can always cut up strips of paper and write the number on it, and then just put it to the side, and then randomly pick the strips of paper and just look at the number and use it as the dice. So you can still do this even if you do not have any dice. So all you really need is this sheet of paper or my video, a sheet of plain paper, and the die or your strips of paper that you cut out and put your numbers on. Okay, so what you basically are doing is you're making a landscape for this one by rolling the dice 6 different times. So the first turn, you're gonna roll the dice, and whatever you get is going to be the air or the sky. Okay, so let's see what I'm gonna do first. So I'm rolling my dice. 1. Okay, so if it's a 1, then I would go to here and it's just clouds, a few clouds. So I'm gonna do my landscape going horizontally. Okay, or the landscape way, and I'm going to draw a couple of clouds. Maybe I'll do one more. Okay, now my second roll, second turn, background. So this is going to be in the background. We talked about this a little bit in my class too. I'm not sure which grade we talked about it, but we talked about the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. Okay, so in the background, this is what we've got our choices. So I'm going to take my die. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so number 3 is, I've got some waves. So we are doing a seascape. So I think it had a straight line, so I'm going to do a straight line all the way across, and then I'm going to do my wave line, or we also can call it a shark fin line. Okay, so that's in the background, so maybe the ocean is in the background. All right, our third, the foreground, which is in the front. I guess we don't have a mid ground. All right, roll number 3. We got a 3 again. All right, so foreground looks kind of like, maybe it's sand. Okay, so we'll draw some curved lines. Like sand dunes. All right, cool. Now, our fourth one is to add some trees. Now remember, if we add some trees, if we want them in our foreground or closer, they have to be bigger. If we want them towards the back, they have to be smaller. So let's see what kind of trees we're gonna make. I kind of hope we have cactus, even though cactus don't really grow near the water. 4. Hey! All right, so I got cactus, I got 4. So let's draw some cacti. All right, where do I want to put it? So maybe I'll do a cactus here, and since it's closer to the front, it's going to be bigger. draw cactus. Now, you can see that I'm drawing over some of the stuff that I've already drawn. That's okay. I can go back in and I can erase those lines. That's why I always say to draw light until you get it right, because you might want to add something to your picture. And if you draw too hard, you're going to see those lines. All right, so there's one cactus. And I think I'm going to add some little spikes to my cactus, give it some texture. And some cactus have flowers on them too. All right, I'm going to do another one over here. This one's going to be a little bit farther away, so it's going to be smaller than the one I just did. Okay, now I've got to erase. I really like these roll and draws because it kind of takes away from you having to figure out what you want to draw yourself. And it gives you ideas. All right, so we did our 4th turn. Now we're going to do our 5th turn, and we are going to add some flowers. All right. 1. Oh, that's a pretty easy flower. I can do that. And you know what? I'm going to add a flower to my cactus. And then maybe I'll do some flowers over here. And this is just giving you ideas to do, but your picture might turn out totally different than my picture, even if we got the same rolls, the same numbers. Okay, so there's some flowers. And our last roll is some extras. I like how it has the little alien. That would be cute. Let's see, what is this? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is a car. Oh my gosh. Where am I gonna put the car? All right, so maybe I'll do the car in the middle since it's kind of empty. Let's see if I can draw this. So remember, I'm gonna be drawing over the stuff that I've already drawn, but that's okay. I can go back in and I can erase it. Make sure that when you're drawing, you draw your pictures nice and big. You want to have a nice big drawing so that you can color it when you're done. Where are my tires, my wheels? Now, you don't have to draw exactly what is on the paper. Like if you wanted to make your own car or your own vehicle, mode of transportation, you can do whatever you want, but I figured it would just be easier to show you with the picture. Yeah. I got the front. All right, that looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm going to erase the lines that are behind it. That's pretty silly. All right, and now I have a finished drawing. If I want to, I can go back in and I can add some extra details to it too. I definitely want a sun in mine because it kind of looks like I'm driving through a desert. Maybe I'm trying to get to the ocean to go swimming. All right, so that was an example of a roll and draw drawing. This was a landscape. Okay, when you're done, you can color your picture. Make sure you share it on Seesaw or the Dojo, Class Dojo, or you can email it to me. Again, my email is kmartin3@scsd.us. Okay, so you can email me a picture of that. I would love to see it, or you can save them and bring them to school when we eventually come back. in the beginning of the video, I did say that I was going to show you a couple more examples of the roll and draw drawings. So I'm going to put those up on the screen. If you want to use those, you can just pause your video and use them as you would like. Okay. So I'm gonna put that one up there for a second. That's the roll a landscape. Okay. Then I have, let's see what else. I've got, this one's kind of like a dessert one. Now some of them aren't all the same. This one has the die on the side and then the rolls on the top. Okay, we've got that one. I've got roll and draw an owl. Roll a monster. Let's see if I can, maybe this will be a little bit easier. Van Gogh's Sunflowers. Van Gogh is one of my favorite painters. He also did Starry Night. I have that in my classroom. Roll a cupcake. And I think that was it. Yep. All right. Enjoy your roll and draw. And please make sure you share. Have fun. Enjoy.